So continuing with Rabban Gamliel, the son of Rabbi Yehuda, who continues and says the following: V'chol ha'oskim im hatzibur, all who have to work together with the community, the tzibur, the wider community, you oskim imahem l'shem shemaim, make sure that you work for them l'shem shemaim, for the sake of heaven. Shezachut avatam mesayatam, because the merit of their fathers is going to stand in good stead and support them. But tzidkatam omedet la'ad, and their righteousness stands forever. And as for you, I will account to you worthy of great reward, ki'ilu asitam, as if you had done everything yourself. Well, these cryptic words, let's unpack them over here. The first part of it, v'chol oskim im hatzibur, you oskim imahem l'shem shemaim. Anybody who works with the community should make sure that you are doing it l'shem shemaim. In the entire Perek Avot, the only activity where we are exhorted to work l'shem shemaim, for the sake of heaven, is on behalf of the community. In other words, the reason why it needs to be said is because presumably there are lots of people who work for the community for reasons other than l'shem shemaim. Sometimes people become involved in communities because of their own desire for personal status. It's a very nice platform to be a macher, to be an important person in the community, and it might bring you great honor. It might even bring you certain kinds of personal benefits. It might be able to help you in terms of your networking, your contacts, etc. Or just might even be because you want to show off and because of your own pride and to show that you are an important person in the community, someone to be taken very seriously. So working for communities is not an easy business, and it's one of those places where more than anything else, because you're working in a voluntary capacity most times, you have to be very careful that your motives are pure, that you're doing this purely l'shem shemayim. This is a really good piece of advice and a warning to all who take up positions in communities as gaboyim, as board members, and especially as rabbis and rebbitzins. Make sure you're doing it l'shem shemaim and not for any other kind of purpose. And that's the beginning, this over here. And this is the only place in terms of community that we have this idea of l'shem shemaim. Presumably because if you're doing your own private work, you're in business or profession or whatever, nobody expects you necessarily to be doing that l'shem shemaim. You're clearly doing that for your own profit. But why are you becoming involved in community? What's your motivation over here? That's where it becomes suspect, and that's where you need to be able to warn a person, do this for the right reasons.